Hello, boys and girls. It just doesn't sound right if I do the howdy, howdy, howdy. Teresa is she's having a rough day today, so I told her I would do the video. So you got to look at this scary looking face. But one thing, she is sitting there with her cell phone, and she's going to do the weather. What is the weather? Oh, wait a minute. Today is something. Today is July 21st, 2016. It is 5:19 p.m. Thursday. What else? Evening. Anything else? How about the weather, Teresa?
Okay. The weather in PANACEA, Florida is 91 degrees. Real feel is 95. 93, and the low will be 75. And we're having some thunderstorms and hopefully some rain. Back to you, Brad.
You're an odd sort of bird. My grandmother used to say that all the time. And
Grandma Maxine?
Grandma Maxine. Yeah, we lost her about 5 years ago. And I don't know how many of you know, but I was adopted. My mom is my biological mom. My dad adopted me. And of all the people on that side of the family, Grandma Maxine, she was the only one that never, ever made me feel like I wasn't a real Heidi. And she was just a cool lady. She absolutely loved Teresa. And the only time I've ever heard Grandma Maxine cuss, it was Teresa made her do it. So that was funny. We went down to visit her. She was living in Aurora at the time. We went down to visit her, and we wanted to do something nice for her. We took her out to lunch, and I'm not used to it, because whenever I was around Grandma, she always made me feel like I was the center of the world. And we went out to lunch, and here Brad was sitting in the corner twiddling his thumbs while Grandma and Teresa were just yakking away like they'd been friends for the last 80 years. And yeah, she was 92 years old, and she was a cool lady. She was a very cool lady. I miss her so very much. Oh yeah. Well, sorry, I get off on these little tangents. We had taken her to a department store, and because she wanted to look for a new sweater, because she was living, it was a semi-assisted living. Everybody had their own apartments, and they had people on staff in case of emergencies, but for the most part she was living by herself. But we took her. She wanted to get a new sweater, and Grandma was in a wheelchair, and we were all over that whole friggin' store. And she finally found the sweater she liked. And then so we went up to the register, and as soon as Grandma put the sweater on the register, I had control of the wheelchair, and I pulled her back, and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, we're going to buy that for you." And she started cussing at Teresa that, "No, we're not going to," but we didn't give her a choice, and she cried. And out of happiness. And then about 6 months before she passed away, they moved her to an assisted living facility in Casper, and that was one of the things that she was so upset about, was somehow in the move that sweater got lost. So, but Grandma Heidi was the coolest person I've ever met. She's right up there with Teresa. So, recap of yesterday. The story about naps and stuff like that. And we went out. We got a rent one, get one free from Redbox. So we rented a couple movies. One was Miracles from Heaven. That was one Teresa picked out, and she said it was a good movie. Based on a true story. I thought it was okay. And I picked out the movie Andron, And I'm glad we had a rent one free, because I would have felt really, really ripped off if we actually would have had to pay money for that movie, because that was so bad. Definitely not recommend that movie. It was pretty pathetic. Teresa got her shawl listed on Etsy, and the link is below. And I'm trying to read my notes at the same time, and sometimes I can't read my own handwriting. And we've been calling every day to find out if we qualify for Medicaid, and they say it's pending. We went through one time, we called earlier this week, and they had us choose one of two providers. So we got that done. We've been harassing the medical center about Teresa's scripts, because her feet are so swollen up, and it's just so painful for her to walk. And they cut her back to 1/5 the amount of Lasix that she was taking. So I'd already made my notes. We went and let the dogs out, and we sat outside for a little bit. And we got a call that the dosage had been fixed. So we're going to go up to Crawfordville, and tomorrow. Yes, we're going to go up to Crawfordville tomorrow and get her scripts so she can take the full dosage of Lasix. And I think that will make her feel a heck of a lot better. I said I made pizza for dinner yesterday. We got a loaf of French bread. We were up at Wally World yesterday. We picked out a loaf of French bread, and that's what I did the pizza on. I made the sauce out of tomato paste, just thinned it up quite a bit and everything, because we didn't have any smaller containers of tomato sauce. And they actually turned out really well. They turned out very well. One of the things that we're not used to, we're still trying to get used to, is the incredible humidity down here by the bay and down here in Florida. I didn't realize my hair could curl in this many different directions, but I definitely have happy hair.
You show them.
No. That's why I'm showing off my Charger do-rag. Go Bolts. Yes. This is the year. I've said that every year for the last 40 years, but this is the year. Okay. Yeah. They are Philip Rivers and Company. I'm really upset that they couldn't have done it when they had Malcolm Floyd, because Malcolm Floyd don't do that. Malcolm Floyd was a wide receiver, phenomenal wide receiver that came out of University of Wyoming, and it's so cool to see a Wyoming kid do well in any kind of major league sports, because Wyoming has a population of about 500,000, and there's not a whole lot that comes out of there. Dinner tonight, Teresa's going to cook dinner. And I just got the bird, and
we're having bird.
And we're having bird. We're having chicken.
Give you the bird.
She's what?
I would never give you the bird.
I know. It was just my imagination.
Just the twitch.
Yeah. And so ever since, I wish you guys could see her, but ever since we've been here, every time we cook chicken, it's always been out on the grill, and she's getting a little tired of barbecue chicken. So sorry I'm squirming a little bit. My back has just been killing me, and we hooked up the Tenzuna last night and greased me up and everything. So, but it just gives me something to whine about. Teresa's going to hopefully finish up those paintings. If nothing else, at least she's going to work on them. And your octopus. And I'm really impressed. It always amazes me, because I'm not that smart. But it always amazes me how... Was that the bird again?
No.
The feigned act of sweet innocence is just not. Yeah. But I forgot what I was going to say.
That smart?
I can't learn by watching videos, you know, not like she can, and it amazes me that she can learn these stitches. You know, she'll watch the video a couple times and whip that sucker out. So yeah, but she's gonna work on these octopuses. And do you have something I can show them on the octopuses?
From this part, right?
Okay.
This is the hanging down part.
Okay. These are going to be the tentacles of...
I do not octopus, jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish. Okay, I was thinking not. Well, you call it an octopus earlier.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Jellyfish.
Okay, this is going to be the tentacles of the jellyfish, and it's going to be very, very cool. She's already got the head partially done. Mm-hmm. Can you catch? Okay. And so that's going to be cool. So what else do you have, Teresa?
I don't got nothing.
I don't got nothing.
I'm going to paint those paintings too.
But she said she's going to, and I already did mention that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she said she's going to finish those paintings. And
Brad's going to list, hopefully.
Brad's going to list, hopefully. So not sure if I'm going to go fishing tonight or not.
I thought you were going to watch your battle box.
I am. I'm going to watch my battle box. I like that show.
Are you ever going to list the stuff on Etsy or no?
Yeah, I am, but you were using the computer and I didn't want to push you off of it. Why are you giving me bad looks?
I'm just looking at you.
You're giving me bad looks. Yes, you're giving me bad looks. So, and like Teresa said, it looks like it started thundering about an hour ago, and our schnauzer dived under the chair, and I don't know how much room there is under there, but you know, we've got these two big badass dogs, and as soon as it starts thundering, they're ducking for cover. And poor Charlie, Teresa went to take a nap, and I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember when you went to a hotel and you had the coin slots on the bed. You put the quarters in the coin slot and the bed vibrated. But that's what Charlie does to the bed when he starts getting all worked up. And we did take him out for a ride today. Oops, I shouldn't have said the R word. I know. We did.
He lives for.
Yeah, and he loves that. He needs that one-on-one attention.
He was getting kind of depressed there for a while. I was getting worried.
Yeah.
But because he wasn't getting to go for his daily.
Yeah. And when you do use the R word, it's amazing how this one dog can completely and totally shake the RV. I mean, it's just, yeah, he starts bouncing in here, and you know, when you get about 140 pounds worth of bounce, it's pretty scary. So anything else? Normally I'm really long-winded, but I figure what we do is wrap this up early and give them a break and not have to look at me for very long. And there again, like Teresa said the last couple times, if you guys have any questions for us at all that are none too personal, I mean, if they are, we'll just opt out of answering them. But you know, we're more than willing to answer just about anything regarding RV life or any of the things, you know, any of the things we do. If you have questions about our daily life, you know, give it a shot. Can't hurt. So, anything else, sweetie? Okay.
You love him.
I love you. I love you too. And
you cherish your friendship.
We cherish your friendship.
So we think you're awesome.
And we think you're awesome. And say goodbye, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
So she will talk to you tomorrow. I'll just hide back in the background so I don't have to worry about breaking the camera. Stop capturing video. Bye.